It's a bright and sunny day. Somebody asked me whatever happened to the first half of my 91st year. Well, I'm a little late. I'm only 4 months away from that celebration of my 91st year. First, I'll tell you how it's been. I've been healthy. I've had a couple of cuts and bruises, gardening and dog, but I've been healthy, and I'm very thankful for that. I always get blood work done on and around my birthday, so hopefully that will forewarn of a problem. I eat well. I sleep well. And I stay busy, which probably accounts a good bit for my good health. I try not to abuse it too much. I got hearing aids last year, but I'm still having trouble getting used to them. I do hear better, but it's hard to remember to put them in when I'm at home by myself, even if I know I'm going out. Haven't lost a tooth yet this year. However, today at lunch, I broke one off my partial. So here I go again. Now for family, they're doing pretty good, all of them. They're all pretty healthy. My son had to have some elbow surgery, which took a terribly long recovery period, but he's up and running again. You know, I have 5 grandsons. 2 of them graduated from college this spring, and one of them has a real job. There's another one that's going to architectural school out in Oklahoma. And that's going to take him, I think, another 4 years. My number 4 grandson will go into his last year of college this fall. And my number 5 has finished a year at the community college and has decided he wants to be a fireman. He is applying to the academy and has already been on a ride-along. So here's hoping for him. It's been a good year, basically. My birthday in November will be just before the election, and I really dread it. I can't imagine that we as a country would look forward to having a leader that has no regard for anyone other than himself, including military, blacks, disabled, you name it. And he doesn't like them. If he can't respect us as the people we are, how can he hope to do any good for us? Well, that's my note on that subject. I like to think of myself as an independent, but I usually vote Democratic, for whatever that means. Now, enough of that. Brighter subject. The thing that makes my day when I'm not doing class is doing the garden. Now I'm going to take you on a tour. If you remember, groundhogs don't like okra. At least when it gets big and tough. Now, this thing is pretty, but I don't know what it is or where it came from. That big leaf thing is horseradish. That's how it got its name. Big leaves, big ears, horseradish. This is comfrey, a healing herb, sometimes called knit bone. Here's some echinacea, that pretty bright purple. And here's a new one, ashwagandha. A friend gave me a cutting to start, and I'm just learning about it. And this gorgeous thing is another freebie. Don't know where it came from, but look at the brilliance of the flowers. I've been told it's a Mexican sunflower, and it's about crowded out my fennel, and the fennel's going to seed now. Now, my raised beds have a little bit of everything in them. Those zinnias I planted to transplant them, but they look so bright and cheerful there, I just left them. The rabbits and groundhogs got all my zucchini, but apparently they're not crazy about butternut. So you can see I've had a bumper crop. The vines are all over the place. So's the basil. Had no luck with tomatoes, so I just scattered a bunch of cherry tomato seeds, and darn if they didn't all come up. And they're about gone, but there's more basil. Now, over here is the seeds of asparagus that I planted, and I thought they would never come up. So I went out and bought roots. So down below there's another bed with asparagus. And this little thing right here is something called a groundnut. It's native to this country and was a staple for Native Americans. It's a climber, and I can't harvest any until the second year. And these are new babies. All right, rooting goji berries. I was tickled to death to find that they are quite easy to root. So I went to a lot of trouble, cut them, got them ready to go. Then looked them up, somebody that has been growing them. And do you know they send out 4 or 5 runners a piece? I don't need to do any cuttings. I can just wait for them to run. Here's my elderberries. I've got 4 of them, but 3 out of the 4 have runners that I'm going to be able to cut loose. Now I'm going to show you a real live goji berry with goji berries. Look at those little deers. Not very big, but hopefully there'll be a lot of them. I've got 5 down here around this asparagus bed. See, these are the ones that I ordered the roots for when I thought nothing else was going to grow. Now see this big table? It's massive. So I think I might try to dry some things. I thought with the black heat, I might be able to dry a little bit. I remember when my Aunt Grace dried her apples on the roof of the garage. So I'm going to give it a try. Well, hope you enjoyed the tour of the garden. Thank you for watching. think about becoming a member. Bye. Till next time.